What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Playing my friend Adrian37 today of a matchup of Sugar versus Bonney. He's a very good player. We've practiced. I think we've played this game before in a couple practice games. I've also played this matchup on the sim. It's kind of a tough one for me with Sugar. So off to not the best start of what I would like to see in matchups, but we're going to play it anyways. We won the dice roll. We're going first. And we're going to play the Sugar Searcher. Thinking about whether to play the event, but ultimately decided for the Sugar Searcher. The reason being is because I know he knows this matchup. Kind of the key is not to attack early unless you have a reason to. He just passes. But now we have a reason to make him attack by having the Searcher. We can search top 5 for Don Quixote family. And I accidentally grabbed one extra one, so I just told him I was going to grab this one anyway. So I did technically mess up here, but he said it's fine. And then now we can swing 6 into life, and we have a reason for him to attack, and we have an event so we can ramp. Sugar's effect has 2 effects, but one of them is on defense. If we activate an event, we get to ramp an active Don. The other one is if we have a 6,000 or power or more Don Quixote family, we get to restand a Don. So now he's going to swing a big number in, and we're going to be able to activate this Searcher event. That searches top 3 for Don Quixote family. We're able to grab the Violet Blocker. And we get to ramp an active Don. So we did get to succeed in making him attack us and being able to ramp. We draw the Divine Departure. We're at 6 Don now, having ramped once. Yeah. And we don't have... He has 1 standing Don in case he could rest something. But we don't have anything on board. We're at 6 Dawn again. So our options here is we can play the Corazon, we can play Senor Pink. We're going to swing 5 into life. He takes, no trigger. Now we tap 5 and we're going to play the Corazon. And we can pitch an event. We pitch the Divine Departure, draw 2, and we pass. At the end of the turn, because we're at 6, we have a 6,000 power, we can restand 1 Don. Corazon's end of turn play is he can restand 2 Don. If you're at 7 or more Don, we're at 6. So that's why we didn't restand more Don. He taps 5 for a Smoker at 5/7 with Banish, uses effect to restand a Don, and then passes. We draw another Divine Departure, and we are currently at 8 Don. So the options here are I could... play the dragon I have in hand, I believe. But I kind of want to get rid of that Smoker. So what I'm going to do is, I think this is a good time to do it. I'm thinking about how to arrange my Dawn. I will now restand 3 Dawn, 1 for leader effect and 2 for Corazon. So that's interesting. I'm putting the Dawn at 6 for the Divine Departure and 2 extras. So we're thinking about how to best, what the best swing is. And if I swing, he's going to rest the other one. So I need to swing the Corazon. And I'm just going to swing a big number, 8 into life. He rests my leader. He takes his life. And then now we're going to tap 1 for Divine Departure. Activate main, tap 5. Pop the Smoker and pass. Restand 1 for leader effect. Restand 2 for Rosie's effect. I'll use it interchangeably. His name's Don Quixote Rosinante. Sometimes I call him Cora, Corazon, Rosie, Rosinante. So I do refer to him a bunch of different things. But yeah, we are currently at 8 Don, going into 10. He plays a Cavendish for 5 Don, restand 2, and then he plays a Carrot for 5 and freezes our Rosie. So his board, he went pretty wide there, and he didn't attack. And now we're at 10 Dawn, and we have just the Rosie on board. We're going to swing 6 into life. He's going to... I guess he doesn't have an extra Dawn standing. Or does he? So we can swing the leader. Yeah, he doesn't have a Dawn standing. Maybe this would have been a good turn to really put pressure on and try to get his 2 life down. Maybe like swing like 9 with Cora and then a big number there, and then not worry about establishing a body. Maybe that would have been the best. But what we do is we end up swinging 7. He takes. Now we play Don Quixote do Flamingo. We can return a Dawn, which we do. We can play the Senor Pink. Senor Pink returns a Dawn, and then we can get a purple event back from the trash and restand a Dawn. So a lot of just happened right there. We grab the Don Quixote Searcher. I think that's the only purple event back in our trash. And then end of turn, we restand 2 for Cora, we restand 1 for Leader. So a lot just happened there. Didn't get the best purple event back, but it is another card in hand and doesn't really hurt us too much because we're already going to be at like a 10 Dawn. Another card in hand, we could use it its effect right now on counter. So he taps 8 for a kid blocker. Yeah, he taps 8 for the kid blocker. He's thinking it through. He can restand 2 with the Cavendish. He's also going to be able to freeze that Rosinante again with Care if he'd like, or kill it. We're still at 4 life. We haven't taken a hit. He swings 6 into the Rosie and restands 2 Dawn. Now he has 4 standing Dawn. So we're going to use Don Quixote do Flamingo's effect, tap a Dawn to ramp an active Dawn. And then now we are going to activate the Searcher, and we're going to be able to grab 10-layer Igloo, which is an event that lets us go +3 for the battle and then minus something 2 for the turn. And then we activate an effect or an event we get to ramp. So we're still at 4 Dawn, and then we give him the 1K. Because that counter event is just a Searcher, doesn't give us any extra power. He swings 6 into life, freezing the Rosie. We draw another Rosie. And then he swings 7 into life. And we can give him 2K, 1K. We could have activated an event here, but I decided to give him 2K, 1K. Now he puts 1 on Kid. He rests the Kid and plays out a Rosie blocker. This is a pretty troublesome combination. The Kid isn't a card that when it has a Dawn on it and it's rested, we have to attack into it. And he has the Rosinante blocker there. So which is a blocker, but also if anything rested's KO'd, he could sack himself. So we're going to swing 11 into the Kid. Maybe this is 13. We're going to swing... this is 11 into the Kid. He gives us 2K, 2K. And then now we're going to tap 8 for Dragon, and then give Dragon 2 Dawn. He on play, he has Rush, and on play gets 2 rested Dawn. We're going to swing another 11 into the Kid, and then we're going to pass. He gives us the blocker. Leader effect, restand 1, Rosinante, restand 2. So unable to kill the Kid. I think we went about it probably the best way possible. But yeah, it's tough to get over that Kid wall sometimes, especially if they play other little blockers. Bonney also can rest a swing, so it's just trouble. It's just hard to get over that wall sometimes. Also with the carrot on board. The only really removal we have in this deck is Divine Departure, and we pitched one off of a Rosy effect earlier, and then we used one on the Smoker. So we don't have like a cool thing that could kill the kid pretty easily, or one of those other troublesome cards in Cred and Cavendish. We could kill something like in a creative way on defense, not this turn because we don't have the cards, with like a Hell's Judgment and then a Red Hawk, something along those lines. He plays the 9/11 Shanks that pops any rested card, so he kills our Dofi. And then he swings 6 into the Rosie, restand 2. Give him the 1K. Now he swings 6 into the Rosie, freeze the Senor Pink. I'm just thinking about whether to activate the event or give him the 2K. Because we do have that event. We give him the 1K. We still have a 2K, and then but he has that kid, which is probably going to swing 9. He could swing 10. But he's just clarifying which one he froze. Froze the Senor Pink. He puts 1 on leader and he swings 6 into the Rosie. Now here's where I'm thinking about what to do. He could swing 9 with the kid blocker now. And the event, well, he could swing 10, but he's not going to because he wants to keep 1 active for leader effect. So he swings 9 now. Now we can activate the event. We can go +3 for the battle to get up to 9, and then -2 to the kid. So we will survive the attack. So +3 to make 9/9, and then -2. So yeah, our board survives. We are not going to be able to restand the Senor Pink, but we do have 2 bodies. 1 will get rested. And he has no blockers, so we can kill that kid. I'm just thinking about the best way to do this. One thing too is I can restand 3 Dawn, but attached Dawn doesn't restand. So I can't like double dip in that way like I normally would. I'd have to play something, and the only thing I have in hand that I can play is that 8 cost Dofi, which I don't want to play because 1, I probably won't have enough Dawn it won't be enough power to kill the kid, and 2, I don't have anything to play off of it. So I'm just thinking about the best way to do this. I'm grabbing like 5 Dawn, 6 Dawn, thinking about how much power I need to swing. Because if I don't, for example, if I swing like 12 into it, he could give me 3 cards out of hand and then rest my Cora, and then now I'd have to swing like, I'd be in a pretty tough spot. Like I could put 5 on the sugar and swing into it, swing 10, but then like I'd have no Dawn standing probably, or close to no Dawn standing for the crackback, and he has 4 swings right now currently showing on the board, and I only have like 2 cards in hand, so I would be in a rough spot. So I really need to make sure I kill this dragon with this swing. Ideally what I would do is, yeah, here we go, we're gonna swing 5 Dawn on there. 5 plus is it 5 or is this, yeah, it's 5 plus 8 or 5 plus 9 makes 14. We swing 14 into the kid. It does die. And then now I'm thinking about what to do. I'm thinking about how much Dawn to put on sugar and swing. I would like to get him down to 0 life, but also I'm thinking if he has a Hody Jones, he's just going to take that life anyways. So I don't want to put myself in a spot where I want to be able to activate events. So I'm just going to swing 6 into life. If he has the Hody, he'd probably just take this. Or if he's planning on playing the Hody, he'd probably just take this life. But he's going to end up giving us a 2K. But we still have 4 standing Dawn for events. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I should have pressured harder. Maybe I should have swung with, for example, 7 or 8. Gotten 2 cards out of hand. He still, I think at this point he's got about 5 cards in hand. He still has he's had a good hand size the entire time. Maybe 5 or 6 actually. Looks like he's got a decent amount. We only have 2 cards in hand. We do have the 10-layer igloo, but if we draw some cards off of life, if he hits our life, we're going to be able to activate some more events, hopefully, if we get some cool events. What we really need here is another dragon. He plays a 9/11 Shanks again and pops our standing dragon, so that really hurts. We needed that body, and especially now because he can probably kill one of these other bodies and as well as freeze one. He's going to swing 6 into the Rosie, restand 2. He has a 9/11 Shanks swing still. I'm thinking about whether I want to keep this Rosie alive. I could tap the event, but we're just going to be in a rough spot. I'm thinking about whether I want to activate the event. I could go +3 for the battle and then -2, and I'd probably -2 to the carrot. But then he could just put 2 Dawn on the carrot and swing 6 again. But -3 to the carrot, I probably would do it if I had a Hell's Judgment, for example. But I don't have that. I have 10-layer igloo, which minuses 2. The fact that he has 3 Dawn standing, which means he has 2 to really play with, makes me not want to do that. I don't have counter with the other card, unfortunately. It would be nice if we had a 1K. I also need cards right now, so I wish he would hit my life in a way. But yeah, really it's getting to the point now with that Shanks coming down. I need another dragon. That's pretty much the path forward. Thinking about whether to activate the event. You can see me getting 2 Dawn ready to go. Ultimately, I'm going to decide to just let the Rosie die. The Senor Pink is frozen, or it's about to be frozen by the carrot. He swings 6 into life, freeze the Senor Pink, no trigger. We draw another Rosie. He swings 5 into life. I'm thinking about whether I give him the 1K. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I need to play that Rosie. But I'm thinking at this point, like, I'm pretty not going to survive the turn after. Like, I feel like I need to try to win. He plays 1 for a Bonney Searcher and then taps 1. This searches top 5 for a Supernova, and he grabs a 2K. So yeah, we're in a rough spot here. This is the turn we have to win. There's no way we can really survive the next turn. And we don't have any rush. We have 1 swing. We're fairly cooked. I'm just going to swing 7 into life. I have 8 Dawn standing. And he gives us a 2K, 1K. And yeah, that's game. We're going to just play out the Dofi. And we're going to pitch a 10-layer Legu just to draw some cool cards. Hopefully something that can save us. A Maharaga card or something. I don't know. But yeah, now we're going to be able to restand 1 for leader effect, restand 2 for the Rosinante. We have a Hell's Judgment. That's a cool card to play. It's too little too late. We have another 2K in hand. We're in a rough spot. We have 2K, 1K, and we have Hell's Judgment. He plays, and then he also taps 7 for Hody Jones. So he's going to take that last life. And he gets to tap 2 of our Dawn. So that's unfortunate. Now he swings 7 into life, and he gets to restand 2. We give him 2K, 1K. He's going to swing another 7 into life, or freeze the Senor Pink. We're going to just take. We can't activate Hell's Judgment because we only have 1 Dawn. And that's GG's. He's going to swing. So yeah, I mean, ultimately, this was a game. At one point, I thought I had the board state. I thought I thought I could make it. I was able to ramp once, play the dragon down, deal with the kid relatively quickly, It just kind of sucks that the 911 Shanks came down twice on us. I was able to kill our Dofi and our Dragon. Maybe if we can get one more turn out of either of those, maybe we can keep pushing. Or maybe if we see like another Dragon or the Dofi earlier, maybe a 10 cost Shanks, maybe there's a chance for us. But yeah, we just weren't able to fully turn the tides. Yeah, we got off to a good start, and then when it wasn't able to finish. But that's how the game goes. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if I could do anything differently. Appreciate you guys, and see you next time.